Another simple process is to treat the neck. Most of us at one time or other have had problems and pain in the neck, and it's common for our clients. In this case, I've chosen BioCell, which is useful for anti-inflammatory responses. So I'm just placing it up in the neck area, bringing the energy up until it's a comfortable value and drawing it down. Lifting the hair and drawing it down. Lifting the hair and drawing it down. Nice and simple. And we can do the same the other side. Straight away you can see a little pinkness coming up, and that's the body responding. It's important prior to doing treatments of this nature that you actually get the client to test their range of motion in a comfortable manner and really get tangible ideas as to what they can and can't do. That way they recognize the changes as they occur. If you have a weakness, and let's say you play volleyball or a sport where your neck might get a little bit more challenged, it is worth treating yourself prior to doing the activity. This way you're going to be more comfortable and avoid injury. And here, all these little red areas, that's not from abrasion, that's actually circulation coming up in these areas. The body's getting engaged in the miHealth device, and the body's using the energy to create circulation and basically bring everything together for performance. So how does your neck feel now, Harry?
Yeah, it feels a bit freer.
Excellent, nice and easy. All we do, up into the hairline and down. Up into the hairline and down. Brilliant. Thanks for that.
What about my abs?
Ah, okay, let's help your digestion.
Well, I just had this sushi lunch, which Wendy Myers tells me I shouldn't really do because of the heavy metals in the fish, but you're going to help me digest it down.
Well, we're going to help you digest it. We're going to use one of the other folders, the Wellbeing folder. Now, in the Wellbeing folder of the miHealth, there's many different things that are there to help you. One of them is digestion. So Harry's in this precarious position with his sushi, and he doesn't want to see it again today. So we're going to brush his abdominals and support the digestive tract. So here we go. I'm choosing digestion, and here we go. So I'm going to choose an area just above the navel, and tell me if you feel that. How does that feel?
I feel it, but I can take a bit more.
Okay.
I'm getting used to you now.
There we go. How does that feel? Comfortable?
That's good. And why are you going round in a funny circle?
Well, I'm doing a circle, and it's generally approved that if we turn in this way, it always draws down to your left-hand side. And that means that
you're going in the direction of my beautiful internal...
That's right. I'm following the mechanics.
The sushi that's turning into species.
That's it. Now, if we just gently draw that around...
Which is ultimately turning back into fish food back in the ocean.
That's it, yeah. Well, here you go. So we're drawing it around. If you imagined it, we'd be going up, across... In fact, let me hold the canvas. Here we go. Oh, sticking right in there. You can see that that's grabbing. So
that's probably tuna. All the heavy metals in the tuna, extra magnetic. I'm joking, by the way. It's not It's not sticking because of the heavy metals in the tuna.
It's the body. It's the body's electrical fields that are reacting to internal actions. That's actually what's happening. So I found a focal point. So now I'm actually going to paint one of those crosses on it, bringing focus to that area. And as I said, the body directs us into this. So we're just starting to get a bit of a change there. Now I'm going to go back to where I was, and I'm starting to do that spiral again. Bang, it's got caught there again. So that's all right.
Well, that is where it feels a bit congested too.
So this will help the body process things, and obviously we're following the natural piping, as you might say. There we go, it's going to head that way, so we're supporting it in that process. In fact, it's just started to loosen up. You notice I'm able to draw the device through that area a little bit easier now. There we go.
Perfect. And when do you actually tend to do this? When someone's suffering from digestion issues?
Look, sometimes it might be as a result of eating food. It also can support things like headaches. If you had a headache, we would be able to treat both your head, your neck to try and help locally, but then we'll also be able to look at things like your abdominal projection and say, okay, let's support this area. Lots of people get headaches when they have food that doesn't agree with them.
And the same, if it came up with the ERs over the stomach area, you would use that same technique. So you could just put that on the ER setting instead.
That's
of
quite right.
setting.
In this case, I chose something based on symptom, Harry's Sushi, but we could have easily gone to the ER list and then worked our way down the ER list for the most suitable treatment regarding the gut.
Sushi might be added to the medical dictionary as a symptom.
No, not as a symptom. I wouldn't say that.
Well, Pete, our friend Peter Forson, he says detox is a disease itself. But that's an interesting concept for another idea.
I think that is another day. At the end of the day, the body's first reaction to anything, if it's a healthy movement direction, is to detox, to start removing the rubbish from your body. So we want to naturally promote that process in a gentle way. Let the body do its thing as effectively as it can.
Now, talking about doing things in a natural way, I better run to the toilet.
Good luck.
So there any other techniques for the stomach?
Oh, absolutely. I was simply doing a spiral to try and follow that flow. But if you imagine the muscle wall of the abdominal, and let's say we were dealing with a hernia or somewhere where we're trying to realign the muscles and build up their strength, etc., we could literally follow the line. So in this case, if I imagine the six-pack going that way, I could literally start at the top. Here we go.
My six-pack has vanished over the years.
There we go. So I could then work down that area looking for asymmetries, but here we go. There's one more that side. This is grabbing a lot more than it was on the other. It's very obvious when you draw it across the body. You get to feel those sticky patches. But that way I'm going down. So all of that movement is in a downward motion. Another we could do is across the body, trying to identify areas that need support. There are also different ways where for some people we might go and imagine a center line, and we might go down to the center line this way, and we might go up from the center line. Each change in direction is giving us an opportunity to sense what changes there are in that electrodynamic field of the skin. So don't feel you have to go in any particular direction, but consistency during that treatment allows you to compare one place to another. And then you can completely mix it up and go, right, let's do a spiral again. So you're challenging the body in multiple ways. Okay, so we might then go back across and say, okay, are we getting what we got before? Well, we are actually, it's sticking really well there. Then we might say, right, let's do that cross. So I'm going to go left, right, up, down, and I might do that micro massage. I might go to the middle of it and just work it for a few moments. That's bringing a focus to that area again.
People don't really have to worry so much whether they're going to do crosses, brushing, circles.
They just need to be comfortable.
They just need to be comfortable.
Both the client and the practitioner. There we go. Take a breath. How's your sushi feeling now?
That's good.
Super.